How's it going? Jonathan Dunkerley here. You can call me Dunk. And today I'm going to show you how I am creating short form content, reels, YouTube shorts, TikToks, wherever you want to post them. Different name, different place. And I am using those to get myself leads that is earning me money. And I'm doing this all with AI. So I like to do things the easy way. Call me lazy, whatever. I just like to do it the easy way. So I'm going to show you exactly how I am doing this. But before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and just share this out in my school community. I already posted it onto my Facebook profile. And when I'm able to, I'm actually going to start streaming there. But I started a new Facebook because I'm just starting it from scratch just because I wanted to show you how you could actually start a Facebook personal profile and get a lot of leads that way too. But that's not as passive. So I want to show you the most passive ways to do this. Now I'm going to quickly just share that out. This is my school. And there's actually one more thing that I wanted to just try out real quick. I haven't tried it out before, but I always like to just let everybody know and make sure that they know. Got to get these things just done. But I'm going to go to calendar and just add it into the calendar just so people could see that it's there. Boom. Say going live. And I'll just paste that into YouTube. Link. Boom. 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 And why don't we just say today at what time? I guess we'll just say, I can't even say that stuff. Oh, well, I'll just say an hour and a half. I usually go about an hour, but it looks like it's about 15 minutes before. All good. Reminder. There you go. I don't usually schedule these ahead of time. So, you're welcome to come and hang out with me and do this, but I don't ever plan these ahead. I just do them when I can because I don't like living by a schedule. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you probably do either. So one other place that I am actually going to post this, and it's just something I wanted to show you the power of being able to do this kind of thing. I'm going to grab it first from I just posted this on my Facebook profile, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right over here, make sure that you could see everything. Let me just reframe this so you can see a little bit more. I'm going to be going back to my my usual. I'm excited. I'm going to go. Well, I'm going to miss my family, but I'm going back home after today, and I'm going to have my usual setup back, which is going to look a little bit more crisp and a little less like I'm hanging out in an attic at my family's house because hey, I love my family and I want to hang out with them. But I'm just going to go ahead and post it, and I use a tool called Radar. And it's in the ticker, easyaiposter.com if you want to support me. It's also in the checklist that I have, which, by the way, I just tell you everything that I'm doing. I just share it out in this checklist, and I'm constantly updating. See, I was working on it right there. I constantly share things in this checklist, any updates, any new automations that I figure out. I'm just going to add it here. So if you have access to this sheet, I just actually posted it in my school community. You can jump into the school community. I post it there all the time. Or you could just go to easyaiedits.com. 1 second. Well, getting a text message. 1 second. So let me just reply to this real quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry. There you go. It's people trying to call me. I'm just telling them that I'm streaming right now. So you can go ahead and grab this. It's in my email or in my school. I posted there. School's completely free. You can just go there. Let me just show you the link. If you did want to grab that, it's right here, school.com/wealth on autopilot. Feel free to jump in there. Completely free. It's also a great place to ask me questions. If you go like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jonathan. You crazy. You don't know, or if you want to call bullshit on me, that's also a good place to call bullshit because then I'll actually show you how it does work. If you're gonna ever call bullshit, somebody did that to me in one of my comments, and they were telling me to get out of the basement. Number one, I'm in an attic. I'm not in a basement. Come on, get your facts straight. But if you actually put in the work, and if you actually had to do all the things that I'm doing manually, it would take you an insane amount of time. But with AI, it's like this insane shortcut that just makes it so you could output so much content, high quality content that gets you leads, that gets you recurring affiliate income, which that's where I focus on. I focus on recurring affiliate products, recurring things that are actually going to help my audience. So I focus on AI automations, but say you have a different niche, find the problem that's going to be solved and there's always recurring affiliate products that you could promote. And then as long as they have that problem, as long as that tool solves that problem, you're going to be able to actually get paid every single month. And that's what I do. So I'm just pointing out exactly what I'm doing. I think that's the best way to do it. Like, so I use Go High Level as my marketing suite email autoresponder. I like it because it solves so many of my problems. And if you want to do email marketing, I recommend that one. And if you happen to go through my affiliate link, which is linked on my checklist, then then I would get a commission every single month. And that's how I can make money and help you for free. I prefer that because now I like passive income. I like to be able to take my time when I need to, so I could step away if I need to and come back and have time freedom. That's what this is about, time freedom, being able to have the time to do things because we want to. 1 second, let me just click. Oh, what's up, Ian? Wealth Rush. Great to see you. Not live, but it's posting scheduled. Sorry, 1 second. Not live one, but hold on a sec. Scheduled would be beneficial for leads, wouldn't it? Well, on that note, Ian, so here, let me post what you just said. Not a live, but one posting scheduled would be a beneficial for leads, wouldn't it? Are you talking about like for Facebook? So I do. I'm taking I repurpose all of these lives. So people go like, oh, but you already did the live. Well, I like to when I repurpose this, it probably cuts maybe say I do an hour long live, an hour and 15-minute long live. It's going to cut about 15 minutes of that out, something like that, because it cuts out the ums and the filler words and things like that. That's usually a couple minutes. It's crazy how many many minutes of me just saying filler words. And then it cuts out some of the stuff that maybe I'm trying to figure something out and you don't need to see it. So somebody has a little bit shorter, a little bit more concise version of it. And some people will prefer that. What's up, Jerry? How's it going? Great to have you here. Uh, but yes, I do post those. That's what you could do. So if you start a new Facebook account and it says, hey, you can't live stream here, I think it's 2 months that you have to wait. You have to 2 months and you have to have 100 followers, I believe, to stream to Facebook. But you could stream to Facebook pages right away, by the way, just so you know. You could do pages right away. But your personal profile, you needs to be 2 months old, I believe, and 100 friends, not followers, friends. But yes, I like to repurpose and syndicate everywhere. So let me go down this list. Let me get these comments real quick. Recording and have it post to a scheduled time. Yeah, exactly. Actually, let me just show you this real quick. You could do a live recording. I do this all the time. I use this tool called Radar, and that's what I'm actually going to do real quick. You could post all sorts of content to syndicate it to a whole bunch of different platforms at once. And today I'm going to show you how I'm using like for video, like right here. The next thing that's going to be posted on this is actually I got to schedule more of them. I have a whole bunch more. I just need to schedule them out. Good thing I caught that because today's the last day that I have them scheduled out. But I have a whole bunch, and I'm going to actually make one live here with you so you could see exactly how to make it from scratch. And I use a tool called Descript. If you wanted to go, it's in the checklist. easyaiedits.com is my affiliate link if you wanted to support me. But that is a paid tool. You could also do this with other, like CapCut's a great free tool that you could use. It has a premium version, but you don't need to use it. But like I'm about to go post, I want to post this to all of my pages as well as to I'm testing out Blue Sky as well, which is kind of a Twitter clone. Kind of liking it better than Twitter in all honesty. But I can just click text and I'm going to paste in the same thing I just posted to my school as well as to my, where is it? There we go. To my Facebook personal profile. It gives them the link to my YouTube channel and then a link to my link. Just so you know, whenever you post a link, it might have a little less engagement. But hey, you know what? Posting something with a link in it is better than not posting anything at all. That's what I'd say. So now all I need to do is just hit publish and look at there. 49 actually, is it? Should start doing it all right away since I just said publish, even though it says it's in the past. Doing it. Do I have to update the time? Might be doing it right now. I'll make sure that it's posting in just a second. But let me catch up on these. If you were able to live and have it post. Yeah, exactly. This is what we're talking about. I could schedule out my long form videos as well. So I could use Radar to post it to all of my different platforms for long form as well. But see, it's posting right now. Awesome. So it's going to post that. But now it's 4 o'clock for me. It's 2:51 for me right now. So 16. 24-hour clock, it means it means that it's going to be posting at 4 o'clock for me for this next reel. That goes to all of my Facebook pages. You could do this for like Instagram accounts. Radar is a great way to syndicate to a whole bunch of places. You could do it also to Twitter, but Twitter's API is really expensive and not really worth it. You could definitely go, but I haven't had much luck with this type of post with like reels, maybe text posts on Twitter, X, sorry, whatever, but not that. So live, not being scheduled, post a recording. Yeah, you could schedule the recording. So you're saying here, when you're live, not being scheduled, when you post the recording on a schedule. You could definitely post the recording on a schedule, saying like every single day. Like typically when I post, I look on YouTube, what YouTube tells me, and it says when my audience is most active. And for me, that's at like my 6 in the morning. So I typically will maybe 6:30 to 7ish is when it starts to take off. So I post mine usually at my 6:15 in the morning. And that way, as people start to notice it and it gets in their feed, that's what I typically do for when I post like scheduled videos. But my tip on that is like, hey, you know what? If you're going to post anytime, whatever it is, posting is better than not posting. So if you're going to post it later in the day, that's fine. As long as you're actually taking action and posting. Like for instance, I'm going to be posting some more scheduled. I work in TV shows and movies as well. That's my day job, which it's freelance, and basically that means that I can I just take gigs when I want. So somebody asked me to do a gig for them later this week. So I might not be able to go live as many times this week, but I have a whole bunch of repurposed lives in the bag that I can go and repurpose and re-upload or upload and ready to go. So I'm going to be able to have content coming out every single day, whether I have time to stream or not. But the thing is that I'm going to do my best to stream in the evening after I'm done with the shoot, because they're interviews for a reality TV show. It's nothing crazy. But so let me make sure. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Jerry. Really do. And you want to know how you kill it? You just do. Like that's my advice for whoever's listening. Whoever, if you need to hear this, this is one bit of advice I say. If you got to start, and you got to start messy. Don't care what everybody else says. Oh, like I had somebody give me a negative comment the other day. Who cares? I love negative comments, especially with people that aren't taking action, because I'm like, cool, I really value your opinion because you're not taking action. I tell you, just go and start messy. You're gonna suck, and that's fine. And here's the thing. If I had like this polished look and whatever, and I wasn't myself and I put on a persona, you probably wouldn't resonate with me as much. This is me. I don't want to act. I'm not an actor. I like being behind the camera personally. But if I was pretending to be something that I'm not, then you probably wouldn't resonate with me. And let me see. Did you spell? Yeah, you spelled my name right. I know there's like 20. Salma, you spelled my name right. There's a whole bunch of different ways to spell Jonathan, but I believe that the way that you spelled it is the correct way. Don't tell those other Jonathans. How many Facebook pages would you begin with? Well, I'd begin with at least one. Like what I do is I syndicate to a whole bunch of different Facebook pages. And my next thing I'm going to start hitting up is starting to syndicate to more Instagram accounts. And they're kind of like faceless Instagram and Facebook accounts. And yes, you're going to need to go in and do some minor engagement here and there, unless you want to buy something called ManyChat, which ManyChat's a great tool. But the thing with ManyChat, the only thing that I'd say about it is that that ManyChat does cost per Facebook page. So unless you're making more than that, it might not be worth it. But you could definitely just send people to their links. What I do is I like to embed a URL into the images and the videos. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to demonstrate how I do that live in just a second. But you see, there we go. All of these have just posted. And now I have an additional post that's gone to a whole bunch. I'm just going to refresh this Facebook page. And look at me. It's an older banner. But like I get engagement on here. I get leads from these. Here's my, some people go to this link, but some people go to these image posts. but this will actually kill the engagement a little bit with a link, but it's better than nothing. I also have some that I'm working on where the link is actually burned into the image. And then here's like a reel. And some of these reels get picked up by the algorithm on Facebook, and then it gets pushed. And here, let me see if you see, there you go. So you saw the first thing here. Let me, if I could reset it. Most of these reels, if you notice that one of the first things that happens, AI tools that you can't turn your ideas, and I put those there, AIprofitchecklist.com. That's my landing page. And as people start to watch them, some people are just going to watch them. Some people are going to flip past. I'm giving like 3 things, and one of them is always a landing page, something that gives me control, like actually collects leads. Now, not everybody's going to do it. Now, whenever I can, I also use the other links. I try to make them URL redirects to my affiliate products. Another way I could do it. But if I'm not collecting the lead, it's not something that I can use over time. It's not like something that I could use over and over and over again and market to the person. And now I can say this, like anybody could use unethical marketing. There's so many people that will do that. And I'm not going to be one of those people. That's not what I do. I can't stomach being unethical with my marketing. I'm only going to promote things that I believe in and things that I've tested. And I think that you're going to have a lot more long-term success, because if I made a suggestion to you and it didn't work out, you probably would go like, Jonathan lied to me. He wasn't right last time. And then that's one sale, and it's very small way to think. So like when you think about like the one thing, I'm going to make a sale. Cool, you made a sale, but wouldn't it be better if we formed a relationship, you and I hung out for years? And like I'll give you a good example. There's somebody that I followed for years, like it's been years and years and years at this point. And his name is Pat Flynn. Now you probably have heard of Pat Flynn. And I followed his podcast. I did a whole bunch of stuff. I've been on his email for years. And it took me years before I actually started like buying his email courses. And this is pre-AI and all that stuff. It was but it took me years before I started doing that. So if he came in and just sold me garbage, then I wouldn't have had that relationship. And now he gets things like ad revenue from videos. He gets all sorts of these little things that he might earn from me because he delivered value, ethical value. But I would start with one Facebook page and then just add one more. One thing that I'll show you this real quick. Actually, I'm going to switch to a different tab because I'm going to show you how I'm generating these videos. Let's put that back over there. So only downside to StreamYard, which is the tool that I'm using. And I use that because it just doesn't take a lot of CPU usage on my computer. I still have an older one. I should go buy another one. I know. But it's just so much work to move everything from one computer to the other. I'll do it. But so I'm going to make sure I'm grabbing the right tab. I have too many tabs open. Shame on me, Jonathan. Shame on me. Not that. I don't even need that. One second. Closing the extra tab so it's out of my way so I don't get confused. There we go. That's the one I need. I think. Yeah. That's it. So is that the one I need? Yeah, that is. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, this is actually what I've been using to create the scripts, but let me just go over to this. Where are we going? Sorry about that. Okay. So I wanted to go over here and show you this stuff. So I'm actually generating a bunch of scripts that get me those leads. And then I use a tool called Descript in order to quickly make these videos. So again, that's not the. One sec. There we go. I'm going to close another tab that's just getting in my way. It's confusing me. There we go. Okay, so I use this custom GPT in order to basically help me write these scripts. And if you look at the way that I wrote them or have ChatGPT write them, is I have them write them like in this format. So when I do text to speech, it generates it in sometimes links are hard with AI, but I write it phonetically. Phonetically, that's the right word. But I'm able to generate these really easily. So I use different tools that I recommend. But what if you don't have all of those tools in order to like a list of tools? Well, we got this thing called ChatGPT. So I'm gonna just write out exactly what I need to do in order to get started. So look at this. So I already have a chat going. You could start a new chat. What I'd recommend is once you get this kind of fine tuned, you'll be able to export even more faster. So and I even this is what I'm going to show you. So I have this thing you're asking about. Before I do this, actually, let me double back. I have this one right here where it's Facebook page generator. And when I generate, you could also use this for Instagram as well. But I gotta make a few more because I'm gonna stack a few more Facebook pages. But I just gave it a list of a couple Facebook page titles that I liked. Some of them were some that I actually had. Like I had a couple more. I wanted to make more. I said, these are a couple that I have already that I like. Generate me some more title ideas. So it gave me some more title ideas. And I'm doing this with a ChatGPT Plus, by the way. It's the $20 a month plan. Uh, I the value I get for $20 a month is just mind blowing. So if you can't spend $20 a month, I don't know what to tell you. But so like I said, automate, please give me a short bio. It was a little bit too long because it needed a few more characters. And it said, make it a little bit shorter. I have limited characters, and it did then I said, okay, generate me an image. I wanted to have an image, but okay, now I needed a banner. Okay, I basically rinse and repeat at that point. Give me another image. Give me another banner. And the banner wasn't what I liked, so I made some notes on it, and it gave me one that I liked by the third one actually. So, and then I said, give me some more suggestions, and so on and so forth. Go down the rabbit hole. Dun 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 dun. There we go. And I kept on doing this until I got the image that I wanted, the copy that I wanted, and created my Facebook pages. And you could rinse and repeat this, and then you can go ahead and schedule all of these things out individually per Facebook page, completely free. You don't have to do that. But the thing is, I want time freedom. I want to be able to do this whenever I want. So you could post it to these things. You could obviously post it to, TikTok, Facebook. TikTok could be a little bit more finicky, just so you know, but you could post it to Facebook. You could post it to your personal Facebook account. You could post it to these pages. You could post it to your YouTube account. But just one to YouTube, by the way. YouTube does not like duplicate content. Any of those different platforms and so on. I'm also just experimenting with Blue Sky right now, which I'm actually getting some leads from it. It's kind of different, but it's more like Twitter-ish. But it's something I'm trying. But back to this. So the short list videos. So what I typically do with these is I want them to be under a minute, and I want them to promote my video. So like promote my affiliate link, or not my affiliate, sorry, maybe an affiliate link. It doesn't have to be. If I have one, I'll promote the affiliate link. Obviously it's not, you don't want to have like a long, like so-and-so /?, but you don't want all that stuff. So what I do is I create, like, I'll buy a URL, and like, I'll give you an example. If you want to use the tool that I use, which is Descript, you can go to easyaiedits.com. That's a domain that I purchased, and then I actually send it through Cloudflare just to extra. It makes the deliverability a little better, so it doesn't detect it as a redirect. But I do that, and then I can also promote those. But that's not what I'm after. I'm after capturing leads, and then I could start a one-on-one conversation with people and share ethical things that I'm offering. And that's really what it comes down to. So let me just type this in right here. So if you're doing a different niche, just adjust this to your niche, because let's see. So what are the top 10 video AI tools? Let's just see what it gives us. So what I usually would do, I'm going to pick 2 of these. Oh, it's going to give me 2 options. I love it when, or maybe it's not. Okay. I love how it recommended Descript as as the top one because that's the one I'm using today. What do you know? So now I don't have a redirect for Pictory, but hey, Pictory is a great option. So how about this? So I'm just going to go ahead and look. So we deep brain, and these give you ideas. Sora AI, that's one that I've already done several times. Kyber, I use Kyber as well, actually. I actually should put it onto my my checklist. I'm going to do that. Remind me to do that. I'm going to add it to my checklist. Why don't we do Kyber and Descript? And with Descript, I'm going to be able to actually use the domain. So I should probably get a redirect for Kyber if I'm going to do this, but I'm just going to use just kyber.com. Give me the URL. So I say, give me the URLs for Descript, and actually I'm going to say I prefer this reply right here for Descript and Kyber or Caber. I don't even know. Let me know. Am I pronouncing it incorrectly? So we're going to grab the URLs. Perfect. But I'm going to swap out my redirect because, hey, you know what? Might as well if I'm going to get a affiliate. So I'm going to say like, let's like the example below. Give me, let's see, a loopable script. And even if it's not loopable, it's okay. But, you know, that's always a fun little extra thing, but it doesn't have to be. Loopable script that promotes. And then now I'm just going to grab this same example. You could write it. You know, I wrote it once, so you don't have to do. Hey, what's up, James? How's it going? So there we go. I'm going to grab this. And then I just modify this part, but so, and then I'm just going to modify this part. So again, so kyber.ai. I do have an affiliate for that, but this is a text to image tool and has other features. And then I'll say like, I'm just doing it this way. You don't have to write it in the prompt, but it does help. Then I don't have to do the work later. It's, AI. And here let's just do this right here. There we go. So now you don't have to do this at the beginning, but I'm just saving myself some time later because this makes it phonetic. So let me just rewrite this part real quick. So we could frame it as AI. So AI websites that make you money. frame the AI how to show these as automate income with AI. Remember, the most important one is you can. I'm going to do this just because you can. So I do something like that, and now it's not necessarily going to be perfect right now, but let's see what it gives us. And once you have an example, you're going to be able to spin this a whole bunch of times and then have a fresh script. This is just going to take me a little bit longer because I'm doing it first. But now I have these two tools, and my third is always going to be my affiliate link or my just joined. Awesome. It's great to have you here, James. Really appreciate you kind of hanging out. So now we have websites that make money with AI. Let's dive in. First up, AIProfitChecklist.com, your free guide to the best AI tools, including editing and image generations to automate your income and start earning today. Next, EasyAIEdits.com, a game-changing tool that transforms long videos into long videos into viral content in seconds. Saving time and growing your reach effortlessly. And now what I want to do, like what I actually would like to do is also point out that it makes it can help you make shorts as well. I'm just make a quick note on that. So I just mentioned it has a huge stock library as well, which it does. That's actually one of the things that I'm going to show you. If you can't figure it out with AI, they have a whole bunch of stock footage and audio and things like that that makes it really easy to use. So next up, AI Profit Tech, EasyAIEdits.com, a powerful tool for creating shorts in minutes with its built-in stock library, perfect for grabbing attention and grabbing your audience. Make sure. Want to make sure that it knows that it Easy AI Edits is supposed to be an AI tool. I want to really hammer that's my niche. But again, whatever I'm doing AI. If you have a different niche, you could use this same exact strategy to one of them is your landing page and the other two are two other tools. And if you even if you don't promote like an affiliate product for those two other tools, you're going to be capturing leads. I'm telling you, I've gotten leads during this live stream that I see coming in on my screen. I see them coming in and they're from a combination of things, but a lot of them come from these shorts. And this is probably the biggest amount of leads that I get from shorts. I'll be perfectly honest. Shorts is like, if you focus on one thing, shorts would do it. And if you don't want to do it like this way, I'm doing it with, with Descript, grab your phone, grab your camera and record yourself. If you're like, I don't have all the tools to do this. You have an editor on your phone, don't you? You have a smartphone. You have all the tools. You have a movie studio that you carry around in your pocket. Let me be perfectly honest with you. If you don't know that, then okay. So an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates viral shorts in minutes and comes with a massive stock library, perfect for boosting your reach and income effortlessly. Look at me talking. Oh, no worries about being late. You're never late. You're always right on time. I appreciate you being here. And third, Kyber.ai. Transform text into stunning visuals, video, and more with this creative AI tool helping you build standout content that earns big. With tools like these, building AI-powered income streams is easier than ever. And that's why you need to know about websites that, look, it perfectly did the loop as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Not all platforms have a video editor now. Yeah, most of them do. A lot of platforms have a video editor, but I'm not. So here's the thing. I've been editing since the 90s, and I still use pro level like editing tools. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. but I've been editing since the 90s. I might be older than I look. Drink a lot of water. I'll be perfect. Let's drink water. It helps. But when we were doing those things in the 90s, the things we had to do to just get stuff to work and like the the workarounds and all that stuff, everybody, the resources you have at your disposal nowadays is just mind blowing. I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch to sharing the tab just because then you could hear the audio. But I'm gonna go back over to, I think it's this one, right? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Let me make sure. I don't want to click the wrong thing. Yeah, that was, I was right. I was right, everyone. There we go. Share that tab. Yeah, with the StreamYard, if you share a tab, you could have the audio. But if you share the window, it doesn't do the audio. Share the audio of the tab. So here we go. So this is like I was working on this the other day, but now I'm just going to go. This is Descript, by the way, and we're going to go over here, and I'm just going to go to my projects. I'm going to start a fresh project. I like keeping all of these shorts in one project, and the reason why is it kind of, here we go here. When I keep all these shorts, let me drag this up. It might lag a little bit because remember, Intel processor. But when I do that, it saves all of my stock media that I grabbed from the stock library, which is down here. All of this is included with Descript. I pay $35 a month for Descript, but it's one of my favorite tools. So that's my point. It's like the things that we were able to do and the fact that I'm choosing to edit with a basically a prosumer tool versus like the pro tools that I usually use. It's so much easier to do this way. It's like I wish that I had this for a long time. But you have access to all this stock video, GIFs, images, GIF stickers, backgrounds, and all as well as sound effects. And then if there's ever anything missing, go and grab it from somewhere else. There's Soar. If you have ChatGPT, you have 1,000 credits a month with that, with ChatGPT Plus, or so many other options. Kyber's one of them. That's a stock footage one that I have a subscription to. But if not, you could always just come over here where it says generate image, and you could just, it's a text image generator, and you can just add that in. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to create a new composition. Let's go to actually click the button. Wake up. There we go. A little laggy. Sorry about that. It's one of the things when you stream and you're trying to use it. But all this goes in the browser, by the way. So now I come right here where it says write AI text to speech or AI speech. Click that. And now I'm just going to paste in the script that we had. And because of the way that I wrote it, you might just need to make a few little modifications, like remove those stars. And then I'm going to do the same thing there, but there we go. And then I'm just going to do the same right there. And remove it at the beginning. And I also like to remove these dashes because I wish that they would just remove them anyways. I don't like, because they mess up the closed caption that pops up on the screen. Happy Monday, Chris. Great to have you here. Okay, so I'm just looking over this, and now if I hit done, it's going to generate this whole thing. And if I want to change the voice, there's a whole bunch that are included with this. You could add them in. But I tend to go with Bradley. I like Bradley's voice. And then I could listen to it one time and, hey, while that's going on, I'm just going to change the aspect ratio to portrait, which is the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Let me just grab a swig of water. There we go. And now it's generating the text speech. Might take us just a moment. See those parts that are blue are still generating, and all the dark parts are already done. And now I could listen to it, and I'm going to hit play, and it's just going to play the audio.
Websites that help you make money with AI? Let's dive in. First up, AIProfitChecklist.com, your free guide to the best AI tools, including editing and image generation. Your income and start earning today. EasyAIEdits.com, an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates viral shorts in minutes and comes with a massive stock library, perfect for boosting your reach and income effortlessly. And third, Kyber.ai, transform text into stunning visuals, videos, and more with this creative AI tool, helping you build standout content that earns big. With tools like these, building AI-powered income streams is easier than ever. And that's why you need to know about.
And then that one I would actually loop. But there was a few small little things. What I would do is I would put a space in between A and I, and it's going to actually do it right. And then I'm going to remove that dash that I missed there. And then I hit done. And it's going to probably sound better. And I'll just re-listen to that part once it's done generating. And boom, we got that going. Now hit
EasyAIEdits.com, an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates viral shorts in minutes and comes with a massive stock library, perfect for boosting your reach and income effortlessly. And third, Kyber.ai.
Oh, .ai. Let's maybe add a period. AI. I like it sounding correctly, especially when it's a URL.
And third, Kai, transform effortlessly. And third, Kai.
Got to play around with it. So I could hit this. If I wanted to say it's wrong, so that didn't sound right, I can highlight it. I can say regenerate AI speech, and it would try again. Go. Let's see what it sounds like. Done writing. Let's listen to it.
And third, .ai. Third, Kyber.ai, transform text into.
There you go. So now it's done. What I like to do is grab my title. I'm going to come over here to Underlord, which there's no overlord with Descript. We don't have to worry about it overthrowing all of us. It's an underlord, not an overlord. And just go down here, draft title. I like to just grab the entire script and just put it into custom instructions, just because I find that it knows it better. Boom, boom. There we go. Let's find the best websites to boost your income. Unlock financial potential with AI. AI tools for entrepreneurs. Digital gold mine. I'm just going to grab that and add the word AI. AI. Digital gold mine. That's a title. There you go. With shorts, it doesn't matter nearly as much as the other ones. But now what I have is there we go. So see, we have Kyber, we have our script. Now, what I like to do right here is I like to add like dashes and slashes into
website,
because I like quick edits. So I do stuff like
first
that.
Up, AI.
But what I do need to do first actually is just add these slashes where I want to have a different image, like different stock footage or different AI image footage. I'm going to do that, do that, and then do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to the project. And just because I like to make things easier on myself, I'm going to click right here and I'm going to duplicate this project just so I have a copy. So now we have the copy, and I just throw that into the clone remix one. And that way I can come back to it and I can make another version of this and just slightly change it and keep on doing that, because you don't need to reinvent the wheel every time that you do this. So Now I'm going to highlight the whole thing, or highlight this whole thing on the script, hit convert to audio, and it's actually going to generate an audio file out of this. So there you go. So now if I open up the timeline, it's actually an audio file, not just a text-to-speech, like live text-to-speech file. Okay, so now, now that that's done, I can come down here to stock footage from there. But one thing I always do, you could either find the music that you want in here, but again, I'm trying to make it like a workflow that's going to make things easier on myself because, you know, keep on saying I'm lazy. I'm just going to go ahead and grab, come on, little lag because I'm streaming while I'm doing this, but I'm gonna be able to grab it from like, so here's like the video that I did last time. I was showing how to do this. I have this audio. I like this same audio in the background, the background music. And if you see, I lowered the volume in the background because you never want to be like competing with background music. So now all what I need to do is go back up to what we just caught right here, AI Digital Gold Mine. Go back to that project. And I'm just going to click right here on the timeline, and I can paste it in, and it would just go over this whole entire thing. Just, you know, if you paste it here with these slashes, it's going to only do it for those parts. So that's why I paste on the timeline. Now for the first image. So let's just look at this. So
Websites that help.
see how it's too loud. Now I'm going to lower that volume so you could actually hear my audio. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. And you can do that by going to the layers. I have it highlighted. I'm going to type in -10 because that's what I had on the other one. It sounded pretty good. So now
Websites that help you make money.
there we go. It's not too loud for the audio. And now I could just drop this back down. It should be actually pretty close. If I need to shorten this end at the very end. Make sure that's
You need to know about.
There we go. So now I could close this timeline. I don't really need it open. I could just edit the rest of it from this this script right here, or the sidebar with the text. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a combination of click on projects. I have all these files and clips that I've already used. And if I need, I could always just go to stock footage, like websites that make money with AI. I go grab visuals. I want something to grab attention. AI dancing. Ooh, I like that one actually. What do you think? This one right here? That's a good first clip. It's going to get people's attention. So I could just drop this in here. And if you want this to be seamless, you could always just drop the same clip and like cut it. Or if you don't care about it being perfectly seamless, you could just stretch it. It's going to be similar. There might be a little hiccup in it, but most people won't notice. But if you did, you could always just grab that and, you know, cut the clip and have those splits happen right where the video loops. But now all what I would really need to do is I'll just bring this up. I'm going to grab this, copy this piece right here, and then go all the way to the end of the video. And then I'm going to paste it right here. So it's going to paste onto the final one. There we go. There we go. So now at the end, it's going to just loop right back to the beginning where it's like that. But if I wanted to, I could find the exact point like here. Let's see if I can find the exact point. So if we look at how this video ends right here. So he's in that position. I can go over here, say
Websites.
So it's something where along the lines of like right there. Now let's see what I'm going to do here. Drag that over. And then drag that back over there. Now, it's probably not exactly. It would make more sense if I was going to cut it. But see here, going there. And now when it loops, it'd be very similar right there. If I really wanted to fine tune it, I think that it's like, I almost had it actually. Yeah, so if I just wanted, I was a few frames off, I'm already doing it. Might as well just hit the extra couple frames. That's closer right there. A couple extra frames. And now when the video ends, it's going to look like it's a seamless loop or pretty close to seamless. Boom. I just line it up to the end of this clip. And there we go. So now the rest of this is going to be super easy. That's the hardest part, actually. So let's dive in. I like using like keywords. Just to see if there's something that might, okay, that didn't really work. So, ooh, what's this one actually? Let's look at this GIF. This looks fun. Actually, I want to use this robot. This is a GIF. So GIFs, you could GIF. I don't know. Don't yell at me if I'm doing it wrong. I could use this robot right here. Let's dive in. Drop that there. And it's just going to import the GIF, and then I would just stretch it. So luckily, this is actually a cool clip. If you haven't seen these robots, that's not AI, by the way. That's actually robots. That's real. That's not AI. Just so you know, that is not AI. And some people might comment on the video, going that's not an AI image, and you know what that does? That gets people to comment on the video. That gets more engagement in the video. That gets more people to give you grief because like, you're so dumb. You're like, yeah, you're the one that commented on my video and got engagement and got me more leads that made me more money. Who's the dumb one? Not me. I'm not calling them dumb. I'm just saying like it's the way that usually the people that go out of their way to leave a negative comment, like people will go out of their way to do that. And thank you. I appreciate you leaving me the negative comment. Thank you. It helps me. It gives me great joy. So now I just go down this list, AI profit checklist. I might even use a couple of these. Any of these still good? Cool. All right, well, let's go back. Any of the ones that I want to grab from here. Maybe my, oh, this one might be good right here. I'm going to drop maybe incredible AI power. And don't overthink that. Like, you don't have to really overthink. And see, if I go back over to projects, every time that I add something into this project, since I'm doing this all in one big Descript project, anytime that I go to here, I have files, and it's just keeping it all together. So now as I grow my, collection of files that or like images, and if I generate something, or if I have my music that I'm using, it's just going to keep on adding that. And I have stock media right here. And also it has all your voiceovers in there as well. But I could go like, So let's dive in. First up, maybe you want AIProfitChecklist.com. And now your free guide to the best AI tools. And now Descript, which is AI profit checklist. So actually this one might be better than that one actually. So why don't I use, actually I'll do this. I'll split this into two. Because I think that this would be really good for that. Talking about that. And then there we go. I don't think I put one on this one yet. How about that one? I see one that's going to go good for that one. These people throwing the monies up in the air. Get this one yet? Nope. Transform your stunning visuals. There we go. Jim Carrey. Ooh, that might be a good one for that one right there. Right here. So I'll grab that. There we go. Which ones am I missing? Got that one there. Got that one there. That one there. Got that one. Ooh, this was the one I'm missing still right here. I use this one down here. And anytime that you can't, like, I'm building my library up. Drop that there. That one was done. That one was done. That was done. I don't have Kyber yet. One thing I remember seeing I could generate stuff with Kyber. I have Kyber. I could generate their particular type of image that you get with Kyber. But like this particular one kind of looks like a Kyber image. This one right here. So people like it creates those types of images with Kyber. So that would make sense to use that. I'll have used that. And maybe I'll add an extra slash just to give this one. You don't have to go as crazy as me. I'm creative, so I like to go above and beyond, but I don't have to. Stuff like that. It's kind of the kind of visuals that you create with Kyber. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, free AI money. The reason why I do this is I think that a lot of people get in their heads and they think that this is harder than it is. It's not. It's actually really easy. It may like it may take a little bit of time to get the ball rolling and figure stuff out, but once you have a workflow, it's not hard. Like it may take a little bit of work at the beginning just to get things started, but once you have that going, you could bust out a bunch of these, and that's kind of the point that I get at. Like I could schedule these out for months, and then really once I do that, all what I really need to do is, you know, hang out with you, may schedule my emails. You don't have to go live like I'm doing. You don't have to do this. I'll be perfectly honest. This is another stream of leads for me. It is. I could make more leads by going live and posting on YouTube and creating new video content, but you don't have to. Like you could do all of this under the hood and just literally be a faceless person generating leads. Also, like for instance, like Chase from Shineify, he has a tool that he creates a lot of these things automatically. They're not quite the same as this, but they're close. So now, let me just finish this off so I can show you how easy it is at this point. And I hope that everybody knows, like, this would not take me as long if I wasn't explaining it, but I want to explain it to you so you could see how easy it is. And I can just stretch this, boom, stretch that. And even if like you can see like the quality is a little bit grainy, who cares? Take that. And you could use your own footage, but the thing I love about Descript is that it just has everything built in. It's like the one-stop shop. One-stop shop for everything. And why don't when I finish this, I'll just show you exactly how I could schedule it out to on Radar. Just, might as well. I'll just show you the whole thing. Might as well. There we go. There's only one more step after I stretch this. Literally only one more step, and it's just to add the closed captions and just make sure that they look good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice blurry image. So crazy. Okay, and that was already 9 by 16, so I don't have to do anything with that. I probably should get a Kyber redirect link. If you're making more than $10 a year from promoting an affiliate link, probably worth it to get the redirect link, because that's about how much a affiliate or a link costs per year. I just use like Namecheap and stuff like that. But remember, the thing that is really going to get people to pay attention to these is that they're entertaining. They're like, oh, cool, this is really cool to watch. So even people that don't really care about what you're doing, they're gonna watch it and they're gonna be like, oh, like I have friends that like they go down that rabbit hole and they're like, wow, it's like I'm just lost an hour of my life just watching a short. Cool. So now what I'm gonna do before I do the closed caption is things that I like to do here is now that I've added the image here, I like to remove punctuations just because it makes it look cleaner. And for links, because the links sometimes might be longer like this one, I put it on its separate line, but now it's the same image, like the background image. There we go, down, remove. There we go. Hit correct. And that also fixes it in the closed caption. Now I just remove things like the exclamation point. I put those in, things like the exclamation point, because the exclamation point helps with the way that the AI text to speech actually ends up sounding. There we go. I remove the punctuation there. And I'm going to remove the punctuation there. I remove the punctuation there. And I'm going to put this on a separate line, easy AI edits. Remember, that one's actually in my affiliate link. So I have an affiliate link in here, and I also have a landing page. There we go. Correct. Remove the punctuation. No punctuation there. Punctuation there. Remove that. Put Kyber on another line. Remove the punctuations. Ellipses. Three little dots. Everybody's like dot, dot, dots. Ellipses. There we go. Kyber.ai. Is it Kyber or Kyber? I always say Kyber, but I think that's wrong. But I could be, I've heard people say Kyber, but I think it's spelled like Kyber. But everybody that I know says Kyber. I don't know. Kyber doesn't sound as good to me. Sort of like GIF or GIF. I like GIF, even though apparently it's supposed to be GIF, like the peanut butter. There we go. Almost there. Just last line here. And then all what I have to do at this point is I have to click right here along the side. I'm going to close the thing that says stock. I'm going to click on captions. You could pick which caption you like, using this karaoke skewed. There we go. And then I'm going to bring back up the timeline just to make sure that I have the whole thing selected, because if you don't, just make sure you have the whole entire caption selected. Like that. So now let's see if it didn't do the whole caption. I need a whole caption. There we go. Now that it is selected, I can drag it to where I want in the image. So I like it higher up like this, because there's always stuff at the bottom that's going to get in your way. And then I like making the text bigger. I usually do like 175, makes it a little big like that. You could also change the color if you want. I'm just gonna leave it blue, because why not? And then now I'll always look at the links. Like, this is way too big because it's a link. And was it 90 as I needed for that one? I only know that because I've already done it. But now, like AI profit, I would probably remove, like, for like AIprofitchecklist.com, and then easy AI edits. It's a little bit big, so let's see. I might be able to do that for like 125. Might be too small. Oh, that's good. Maybe I'll do 120 just so it doesn't get too close to the edges. And easyaIedits.com. That good. And then Kyber might actually be good. That's good. So now, all what I need to do is I'm going to come up here. Well, I'm going to render it. I can hit push, and it's going to start rendering it. But I'm going to have it render it so I could have it render while we're watching. And it doesn't actually use any of the processing power on my computer. It's doing it in the cloud with Descript. So if you have a slower computer, if you have an older computer, it's a great way to do it because I just tell it to render, and then what I could even do is just share out this link. But now I'm going to just, where is it? I'm going to turn off this, close that, and let's watch through it real quick.
Websites that help you make money with AI? Let's dive in. First up, AIprofitchecklist.com, your free guide to the best AI tools, including editing and image generation, to automate your income and start earning today. EasyAIEdits.com, an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates
Let's say next.
Today. EasyAIEdits.com, an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates viral shorts in minutes and comes with a massive stock library, perfect for boosting your reach and income effortlessly. And third, Kyber.ai, transform text into stunning visuals, videos, and more with this creative AI tool, helping you build standout content that earns big. With tools like these, building AI-powered income streams is easier than ever. And that's why you need to know about.
So now it's going to be able to loop, but I did notice I did miss these 2 punctuations here. I'm going to get rid of that. And then for some reason, it didn't want me to do 2. So now I could just fix that by just saying, like, highlight it and regenerate. Why is it not letting me do it? Here, let's start a new tab, new line. It's going to generate it again. I don't know why that glitched, but this will fix it.
Next, Easy AI.
Now I could just drag this. I'll delete this. And I could just fix it real quick. I'll drag that back over there. You know that. Adjust that. And it should fix it. It's just me being super OCD. You don't have to be as OCD as me. Let me just make sure that looks good.
Generation to automate your income and start earning today. Next, EasyAIEdits.com.
Let me just adjust the size of this one. So I want it to be the 195 or 175, bigger text.
Generation to automate your income and start earning today. Next, EasyAIEdits.com.
Dope. So now I'm going to tell it to render again because I just made some changes. So I do have to render. It's only, our total time is 43 seconds and 43.4 seconds. So it's under a minute. I always aim to be under a minute. Some platforms are allowing 3 minutes. I don't want to loop like that, or I don't want it to, people. The point is not to create like a super long thing. It's about to get people to go to my landing page. That's the whole goal of these.
Websites that help you make money with AI? Let's dive in. First up, AIprofitchecklist.com, your free guide to the best AI tools, including editing and image generation, to automate your income and start earning today. Next, EasyAIEdits.com, an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates viral shorts in minutes and comes with a massive stock library, perfect for boosting your reach and income effortlessly. And third, Kyber.ai, transform text into stunning visuals, videos, and more with this creative AI tool, helping you build standout content that earns big. With tools like these, building AI-powered income streams is easier than ever. And that's why you need to know about.
Now there's just, again, my OCD, but I did notice another punctuation that I missed. So I'm just going to fix that real quick. And then another thing that this is just me. Again, it's like I'm I'm going to shrink this size of this just by like to 150, just because it was getting too close to the edge. But since I'm re-rendering it, I might as well. But now that it's re-rendering, I could, I know that that's going to be good. And if you want to share these, you could always just come over here to where it says open share page. And I don't know if I'm not sharing that tab, so you can't see it, but it opened it up in a different tab. And now like it says, the rendering's at 45%. And there we go. While that's doing it, I'll just play it one more time, just so we could just, know that everything's great.
Websites that help you make money with AI? Let's dive in. First up, AIProfitChecklist.com, your free guide to the best AI tools, including editing and image generation, to automate your income and start earning today. Next, EasyAIEdits.com, an incredible AI-powered editing tool that creates viral shorts in minutes and comes with a massive stock library perfect for boosting your reach and income effortlessly. And third, Kyber.ai. Transform text into stunning visuals, videos, and more with this creative AI tool, helping you build standout content that earns big. With tools like these, building AI-powered income streams is easier than ever, and that's why you need to know about.
Cool. So now let me just double check. I think it's probably rendered by now. Yeah, it's just about rendered. So now I could just download this to my computer. I'm just going to hit download. And just so you know, if you are doing it, it might take, if it's a bigger video that you're downloading, it might take a minute for this, like your download screen to pop up. I guess you can't even see it on there because it's a thing, but it may take a second for it to pop up because it actually downloads it to your computer and then it pops up. So don't keep on hitting the download button, just so you know. So I have a folder in here that I'm just going to go. I have a radar posts that I have, like, so there we go. I'm just going to put it in here. And I am just going to show you how I'm going to, I'll schedule it to all the different platforms, but I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it with radar. Now, there's two things that I'm going to do. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I got to change the tabs again. I'm just going to go back over to Safari. And now this part's going to be super easy. And you're going to see how great it's going to be. So I'm going to click back over here and let's do radar first. So you see how today, actually in the next like 7 minutes, there's going to be another post right here. This one's going to go out in like 7 minutes, but I don't have anything scheduled at 4 tomorrow. So I'm just going to hit, for this one, I'm just going to do it manually. I'm not going to use the CSV file, but I'm going to add it to the CSV file. And I'm going to show you how I do that. So I'm just going to go here and hit all. And then I'm going to click this one right here where it says reel. And now you can just go over to your computer. You could either, or you could just find it or however you want to upload it. But I just got to go over here and find it here. And I'm just going to drop it in here. And now it is right there. I'm just going to grab the title and I'm going to drop in the title. And if you're ever worried about something like stuff that says optional, you could always just say something like the title is the same. And if it doesn't have it, it just won't post it. So now I want to post this for Tuesday, which is the 7th. And I'm going to, it was at 4 o'clock before, but let's just do it around that same time, whatever, 4:06, it doesn't really matter. And now when I hit schedule, it's going to schedule it to all of those places, every single one. It's going to post those. People are going to get those leads. I'm also going to post it to Facebook as well, to my Facebook page, which again, unfortunately, you have to do that manually. You can't do that. You can't schedule to a personal Facebook account. But now there, now it's scheduled. It does take a minute to process, and then it will show up there. See, it will show up right there. And that's going to post tomorrow to, I think I have 17 accounts hooked up to this right now. And then I'm also going to post it onto my Facebook page. So one thing that I'm going to do though, is I'm going to come over here to this that I have, which is my radar sheets that I have for all of these things. So I'm going to go over here where I have my reel. Now I've already scheduled it, but this is because if I ever have a new Facebook page or a new account that I want to post these to, all what I need to do now is I'm just going to paste the titles again. I'm going to make it real again. And then I'm going to go schedule again. And then I'll update this if I do it, but now I can just add another day there. See, it says like the 7th. So if I were to upload this originally, but now I'm going to go over to Dropbox. And if you create a share link with Dropbox, so a share link, so you go to Dropbox and you click copy Dropbox link. Now, if I paste this in here, you could use whatever platform you want to host this, but this is a free option. I just pasted the Dropbox link that has the video that we just created. We all created this live. And see how it says, it's kind of hard to see, but here, let me zoom in a little bit. See how it has a 0 at the end? If I delete that 0 and make it a 1, it's going to be a direct download link. Now, when I take this file, why did that look like that? Formatted it weird. Here, OCD. There we go. But now if I go to File, Download, and comma separated value, and if I go back over to Radar, which again, easyaiposter.com, if you want to get my affiliate link, that's how you support me. You can go to this right here. It says bulk upload, and you could upload a CSV. And if you have all those dates, it's going to take all of those files and it's going to upload them in mass, like mass upload them. And you only have to do the work once. And if you have a new profile, you could just keep on doing that. It's so useful to use a tool like this. Automations are so good. And if you need that file, you can download an example right here, which actually looks like this one right here. Not that one. This one. And it will even show you like if you want an image, what to put here. If you want it to be a normal video, like what you're watching right now, like 16:9, you do video. I guess the aspect ratio could be different too, but it's just a normal video. If you want it like a carousel, if you know what a carousel is, it's like a photo album. You could do that. If it's just a link, text, if it's a reel like we just did, if it's a post to a story, if it's also same thing, single images. And you see here they used their own tool, but I showed you how to do it for free with Dropbox. You don't have to have any other other way to host it. So cool. I hope that's really helpful on showing you how you could easily create these reels. And what I would personally do is you have that script. Now you just quickly output another one, quickly output another one, quickly output another one, quickly output another one, put it into Descript, and have it generate the text to speech. Drop footage, drop footage, drop footage, drop footage. Check it, make sure it's good. Add the closed caption. Done. Export, post, or schedule. So that's what I would do. That's how I would do this. So again, I hope that this is helpful. If you do like more videos like this, if you would like me doing lives where I'm just showing you how to create this content and schedule it out and really make money with it, make passive income. It's all about passive income for me and using these tools to generate this stuff for me. So if you do get value out of this, I'd appreciate it if you just smash that like button, share it to somebody that needs to see these lives and see this content. And then make sure that you turn on that bell, because I don't always have a scheduled time on when I do these lives. So again, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Again, I hope that you got value from this. So keep earning passive income, keep creating content with AI, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.